National Volunteer Week is this week, and volunteers can help out at the Mitchell Cancer Institute by becoming a part of the USA Health MCI Volunteer Auxiliary. This morning we have Susan Crutchfield with USA Health. We also have Yvonne Johnson and Judy Ankowitz. They are volunteers. Ladies, good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
We are so excited to have you, Susan. You were just saying these ladies are so special to you, but all of your volunteers that participate at USA Health just hold a special place in your guys' heart.
Absolutely. When we were sort of locked down during COVID and couldn't have volunteers, it was amazing when they came back in the building, just how much they uplifted the staff, how much they uplifted the patients to have them back in our building. And so they're wonderful. Judy and Yvonne are just two great examples of some of the volunteers that we have. But we also are here because we would like to have a few more.
Of course, really, really important. Yeah. So Yvonne, let's start with you. Where do you volunteer at with USA Health? What kind of impact has it had on your life?
Well, I volunteer in the infusion center at MCI, and it has had a tremendous impact on my life. It is so rewarding. It gives you a sense of belonging and family, and just to be able to help someone just with a smile. It doesn't cost much, doesn't cost anything, just a smile, and the patients are so appreciative, and so that's what keeps me coming back.
It seems like it builds friendship too, I'm sure, between you guys and the patients, but you guys have just been chit-chatting all morning long, so I know that you ladies are friends as well. Judy, why did you decide you wanted to volunteer?
Well, I was telling some people earlier that I volunteered in junior high school in the hospital as a candy striper, and then in high school I volunteered and ended up in the operating room, but I just did whatever they asked me to do. So I was just kind of addicted to working in the medical field, and my mother raised me where the idea was to always reach out to other people and whatever you can do for them. That's what really makes a difference in people's lives.
Amazing. Yvonne, was there a moment for you where you thought, yeah, I need to do this?
Yes, absolutely. In 2015, my husband was diagnosed with cancer, and so we were recipients of those volunteers. And so once we went through the process, and Charles and I would say, well, what is it that we can do? And absolutely, we got in touch with Susan, and we volunteered together. Charles has since passed, but Susan has been so good about getting me back into the swing of things, so I appreciate her for that.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss, but what an impact and a legacy that you will leave behind on patients as they left on you and your husband. And so just a beautiful story there. Susan, if someone's watching and they're thinking, I would love to get involved, I've only got a couple of hours a week, is there some kind of criteria or schedule they need to follow, or is
you know what, that is,
it's
a great question, and that actually is, you do have to be 18 years of age or older. Yeah. We do have a few prerequisites in terms of immunization and that kind of thing, but we just require or just ask that you do 1 day a week, and you choose either a morning or an afternoon shift, and you're just there for 2 or 3 hours. So it's not a huge amount of time that you're giving. It's just mostly that you are there on a consistent basis. And actually, these ladies are Tuesday volunteers, and most of our folks will tell you that if something happens and they're on a different day, or they're pulled to a different day, their patients miss them on that day, and they're like, where were you last Tuesday?
They do.
They get to know you so well, and they look for you to be there to give them that encouragement and that smile, and it's almost like that's part of what that volunteer, that reciprocal relationship is, or whatever, that you're their cheerleader in a way. And so it's good for both.
It seems like, from what all of you ladies have said, relationship is the foundation of this. And what a beautiful thing when you can make new friends, especially as going through such a tough time. So thank you for what you're doing and the volunteering hours that you have put in. If someone wants to volunteer, Susan, they want to contact, get on the schedule for next week, how can they do that?
Just call 251-665-8000. That's our main number. Ask for me. all the operators know me well, and so they can just connect them directly with me.
Is that a good
Or
thing?
they can go on the website. Absolutely. That's okay. They can go on the website and under volunteer. Yep, I know.
Well, she's doing her job really well. Ladies, thank you so much. Susan, Yvonne, Judy, thank you for coming on Studio 10 this morning. We'll have everything you need to know about volunteering on our website, fox10tv.com. You ladies have a fabulous Wednesday.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for letting us be here.
Of course.
Thank you, volunteers.
Yes, yes. And